Alright, so what's up YouTube? I'm Brianna, I'd rather Bree. And as you can see in the title, I'm going to talk about why I stopped eating red meat. So, there's a few pretty simple reasons that I did that. I'm going to just jump right into it really. The first reason that I stopped eating red meat is because red meat is extremely high in fat. And so when you talk about fat, there's good fats and bad fats. So you can get good fats from like things like avocados or things like that, and then we have bad fats that you would get from like red meat. And why the reason why they're bad fat is because once they get into your body, sorry, I have my notes here, that's why I keep looking at my phone, but once they get into your body, they turn into bad cholesterols, which are LDLs. So there's two types of cholesterols. There's HDLs and LDLs. The HDLs are good cholesterols. They break down fat in your body, and then the LDLs are bad cholesterol. So those can lead to heart disease, which is the number one way that people are dying nowadays. So that's my first reason why I don't eat red meat anymore. The amount of fat that's in it. So next, my next reason is there's not enough reason to actually eat meat. With all of the harmful side effects that I'm gonna mention, there's not enough reason to actually eat meat. I know people say there's nutrients in meat and meat has protein, which all these things are true, but to what cost? You know, what cost do you want this little bit of nutrients that this meat has? Like, meat causes, I'm going to talk about all the other stuff that's bad about meat later, but it's just the fact that meat is so bad for you. For the little bit of nutrients that you're getting out of it, it's not worth it, because you can get all of those nutrients from a fruit or a vegetable. So it's just really not worth it. So that would be my second reason. It's just not worth it. My third reason is because most red meats are processed, and without getting too much into what processed foods are and things like that, processed food, period, is the worst. It's not natural at all. There's chemicals pumped into it. So basically, you don't want to eat as much processed foods, and a lot of red meat is processed. I mean, think about it. Bacon, that's red meat, it's processed. Sausage is red meat, it's processed. You can eat beef and stuff, which you don't have to get processed, but a lot of people do get it processed. So just a lot of red meat is processed, and so it's just better to just stay away from it altogether. Next, red meat is known to lower your vibrations, and I know this from experience actually, because when I did stop eating red meat, there was a time where I did actually cheat and I ate some red meat, and I felt horrible the next day. Like, my mood was all jacked up, my stomach was all jacked up, like, so it just wasn't worth it for me. But yes, red meat does lower your vibrations. It will make it can make you get in depressed moods. It weighs you down. You don't feel light. It doesn't give you much energy. So yes, that was my next reason. And then I think I have one more for you guys. Yes. Alright, the last one is the biggest one and the most logical reason why I don't eat red meat. And it's because humans don't digest red meat. Humans aren't supposed to even eat red meat. We don't digest it. Alright, so usually when we eat fruits and vegetables, we're absorbing all of the nutrients into our bloodstream, and the food is digested like within hours, or a day at the most. With meat, red meat, to be more specific, it just sits in your intestines until it rots. That's what happens. It sits in your intestines until it rots away. You don't digest it, it just rots in your intestines. And like, if you do that enough times, that's how people are getting colon cancer now and bowel cancer, sorry. That's why those things are becoming so prevalent now. And so that was my biggest last reason on why I stopped eating red meat. And so like with all these reasons, I hope that you guys can consider maybe stopping red meat, and it goes so much farther after stopping red meat, but we're gonna take it one step at a time. And so yeah, that's my video on why I stopped eating red meat. Thanks for watching, guys.